54-minute commute at the moment. So we'll be back with more live reports on that breaking news over on Broadley Parkway. But for now, let's check in with Paul in the Forewarned Weather Center.
Lots of sunshine out there on this Wednesday morning. Temperatures are going to be warming up quickly as we head through the day. We do have some good news, though. The pollen count is going to be just a little bit lower than it was yesterday. We'll start with that. Not a lot lower, but hey, we'll take whatever reduction Mother Nature wants to offer. It's still mainly grass pollen making some folks sniffle and sneeze today. Looking outside right now and seeing plenty of sun. Our WeatherBug camera perspectives haven't been showing us much fog out there so far this morning. We know there's some out there, especially in eastern middle Tennessee, but around metro Nashville, visibility just isn't going to be an issue for the morning commute. So we're off to a good start in that regard. Also off to a good start in terms of what's happening on the radar, which is nothing. We had some showers and storms that popped up yesterday, had some heavy rainfall, especially near Opryland for the evening commute yesterday, but all that fizzled out once the sun went down and we're off to a dry start so far this morning. Same 20 to 30% storm chance developing later on today. Let's check it out on Futurecast. And basically, we're just going to see a few radar freckles appearing here on the radar simulation as we go into the hottest part of the day. Real hit and miss activity. Your best chance overall will be the higher terrain of eastern middle Tennessee, but everybody has at least some chance of one of those storms to pay you a visit this afternoon. A much better chance on the way tomorrow. More on that in just a second. First, let's get you out the door with current temperatures. Pretty much an even mix of upper 60s and low 70s. We're at 72 degrees right now in Nashville, closer to the warmer side of the spectrum. 70 in Murfreesboro, Gallatin, Clarksville, also 70 degrees in McMinnville and in Paris. So it's warm out there for dog walking weather. Roxy doesn't seem to mind. It's a happy looking pup. May not be as happy later on today. Temperatures are going to be close to 90 already by noon, into the low 90s for high temperatures this afternoon, and still around 90 degrees by 6 o'clock this evening. A couple of those spotty storms possible, so download the Forewarned mobile app and check the radar before you leave the house just to make sure you're not going to get wet on your dog walk. Nobody wants that. Better chance of storms, as I mentioned, is on the way late tonight, but after the Sounds game this evening. A storm or two still possible in the early evening hours, but mainly it's just going to be warm and sticky. First pitch at 7:05, temperatures will be in the mid to upper 80s. That storm chance will move in after midnight from the northwest. Some of these storms could be on the strong side, but they should be diminishing in intensity as they move in. They're going to be at their strongest way off to our northwest when they initially develop later on today. That first round of morning storms will move off and diminish, and then we'll see a break in the action. Temperatures warm up to the upper 80s, the atmosphere recharges, more thunderstorms expected to develop by tomorrow afternoon. These will be a little more organized than what we've seen the past couple of days, and more organization means there's a higher potential for them to become severe. It's a slight risk of severe weather. That's level 2 out of 5. It means you don't need to be overly worried about the severe weather potential, but we'll be on the lookout for any stronger storms producing damaging straight line winds, maybe some hail, but I think the atmosphere is warm enough to melt most of that on the way down. Over the weekend, we're talking about mostly dry weather Friday and Saturday, back up to the low 90s. Still low 90s on Father's Day with the best chance of storms probably holding off until Father's Day evening and overnight. We'll keep you updated on the timing there as the weekend approaches.
All right, it's 6:21 here.